Hi and welcome. Today I want to talk about our Binance US trading bot, so Binance US crypto trading. As many of you know, we now also support Binance US. If you go to our website tradingbotsolutions.com and you scroll down to the supported exchanges, then you will see that we added some exchanges to our exchange partner list. So we now have also Binance US and BitMEX testnet that we support, and you can use our crypto trading bot also with Binance US and BitMEX. So if you don't have an account already, just click here and go and get a free account. I will log in now into one of our test accounts and show you how everything works if you want to connect Binance US with your account, basically. So I will go through all the steps. Let me check if my internet is going to be all right. You see it's very slow, but it doesn't matter. Let's go to Binance US as well and log into the Binance US account so I can show you where you can get your API key and how you can connect to this exchange. If I go to the login page here, I just simply log in with my credentials, and it will take a little time because I also have to do the two-factor authentication, as you know. So first I have to verify that I'm not a bot. Then I will open up my app here and see what verification code I'm having. Just give me a second. So Binance US, okay, 316662. Okay, so now it's loading and it's probably gonna log me in if the IP address is okay for Binance. So here you see the account of Binance, and I will show you later how to use that, how you can actually get started, put in your API. So we can already go to the settings tab and see here the API manager. We're going to use that later on. So I go now to our test account, and in our test account I can simply go to the connectors, or I don't even have to use the connector. If you want to paper trade on Binance US, you don't have to set up anything in your connections. You can just go ahead and add a new trading bot. Then you can, for example, add a trading view bot. And in your settings or in your connector settings, I show you that I use the regular form. So I use a single form to set up the bot, and I will just call it Binance US test. It's a trading view bot. I will trade long because on Binance, as you know, you can't trade long and short. So it's just a long bot, and I can pick here Binance US, which will be actually a paper trading bot that will give you already in the settings. So Binance US, if you pick it here, you choose any currency, USD, Litecoin, for example. Then you go the strategy, could just call test, and in your connectors, you will then see that you have here a real bot that are set up already. If you don't have a real bot already, if you have a new account, you will also see a virtual bot, and the virtual bot will help you to get traded. Everything else is just watch one of our other videos that where we explain how you put in your settings. But here you can pick the Binance US. If you go to your settings, and I show you how you can actually see here, you have virtual Binance bot, you have virtual Bittrex bot, virtual Coinbase bot. So you have all the virtual bots that you can set up. If you want to add a real bot, you just click here on new connector, and now actually that comes into play where say new Binance US bot, for example. You would switch this to real, and you would pick Binance US, and you would go to your Binance US account and just create a new. So if you click here, you can create a new key, and you would just copy this API key in here and you would copy the API secret that we can't see here, but you will see if you create it down there. And then you copy it here, you add it, and you can test it. I can show you that for a different connector. If I go back to my settings, if I go to the Binance US Real test, I click on the icon and I click on test, you will see that the test connections or API credentials are successfully verified. So this connection is working now. And from this point, you have this connection in your bots. As I showed you already, if you go to your bot setup and if you go to Binance US, if you pick the connector here, for example, Binance US, you already have the Binance US Real test in here, and you can immediately start trading. You don't have to do the restriction here for the IP address because it doesn't really matter. We can also deal with it if you don't put in IP. I just tested it if it works as well if there is an IP restriction, and this would be the IP of our server 45.76.184.17 if you want to put it in and make sure no other source can use your API key. You can put that in and be 100% safe. So this is the way to set up your Binance US crypto trading bot. I hope that was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Happy trading.